Folks, hi everyone. I've been promoting that I've been studying how to invest. In 2019, I started investing in the stock market, which led me to invest a little bit into the crypto. Anyway, it's a job to stay on top of all the changes that happens with the companies. And investing in the stock market is very stressful, especially if you're a newbie. But I've been doing pretty good for a newbie. I want to share with you that today I made the decision to sell 354 shares of one of my stocks. And I made a $480.38 profit. I'll get back to that in a moment. Hive Blockchain. It's really a mining company. I did my research, and I'm sad that I decided to sell it, but I also don't want to wait. I'm not sure what's going on, and too much is going on with the company for me, in my opinion. So instead of losing out, because I've been down this road before of companies doing like reverse splits and and selling warrants. I saw this today in my account, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And all of a sudden, around this area, I saw the word Hive. I immediately sold my shares off because I didn't want to go backwards. I said, I'm not in a position to just let it ride for 5 to 10 years. And I saw this 3 quantity at $6.98 cost basis. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm just going to sell them. I wish it showed the Hive here. It made me move real fast. I didn't think about it. I don't overthink about it anymore. I just do it. So, to prove, I sold 354 shares at a price of $1.93, and there was a 2-cent fee, and the total amount was $683.20. Now, I have this open to show that, over the months, I bought a few here, I bought a few there, but what happened today was, right here specifically, I wonder if this would, right here, I had a little bit of money in my balance. So I said, I'll buy 4 more. I was able to buy 4 with what was in my balance in my Fidelity account. And then all of a sudden I saw this, and then I saw the word Hive here, and I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'll sell them off right now. I dug deeper to find out what's going on, and I'll show you that in a moment. But I did. That's what led me to sell. And I just didn't think. I just did. And as you can see here, I bought 235 shares at 56 cents on 11/24/2020. I bought 50 shares on 11/24/2020 again. At $27.50 was my cost. Just so you see that a few times I bought a handful, which led me to 354 shares. I dig deep. I see this recent news on the HiveBlockchain.com website. December 24th, 2020, during the busiest time of the year when everybody else, when all the people are busy with holiday activities and the added stress of the pandemic and everything else, it leads me to this article. And you can read it more. You can visit this website if you want to, HiveBlockchain.com, and then you can click on the link and read the article. But the more I read it, the more it confirmed my immediate action when I saw that. I just happened to sign in. When I first signed in, to my Fidelity account, this was not there. When I went to go buy those 4 shares, all of a sudden this showed. There was no messages in my account. Nobody was informing me that they were having a non-brokered private placement transition of unsecured debentures. I had to look that up, guys, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's a long-term bond bearing fixed interest and usually unsecured, issued by a company or a governmental agency. But the more I read, the more it confirmed that my fast actions, instead of overthinking it, was the right thing to do for me, because the debentures will mature on the date that is 60 months from the date of insurance. It's just too much. If you sit here and read it, for someone like me, there's just too much wheeling and dealing going on just for a company to extend their, I guess, financial lifeline in the hopes of succeeding. It's a mining company, and I understand what they're doing, mining for crypto. And then I read this here. Mr. Frank Holmes, interim executive chairman. The word interim confirmed I did the right thing too, in my opinion, of Hive, commented, and he speaks why they did it. The transaction is an excellent opportunity for Hive to enhance liquidity, maintain momentum, and deploy capital into additional miners and infrastructure. I get that because I've been following it, but it's just so weird how this was done on the 24th of December. You know, the busiest time, one of the busiest times of the year. And I'm really happy I just sold and I knocked it off. My Fidelity portfolio holds 7 different companies, 7 different stocks. That's it. I definitely, I guess, liquidated my money. And I believe in a handful of companies that are showing their worth. I thought this was going to be one of them, but I didn't plan on them having to adjust their, I guess, their financial books, and there's so many steps involved. I just didn't feel comfortable just leaving my money there in the hopes of nothing going wrong and me losing out. I don't think this is going to be here once Fidelity regroups my portfolio, because it does say a warrant. Right here it says warrant. Expires 9/3/27. And this is a part of their warrant. If you look up warrant, you'll learn more about warrants and stock investing. I can't explain everything, but I'm here to tell you that, you know, don't be so fearful. Don't do nothing. If it doesn't feel right, take action and don't lose out. Don't miss out because my actions gave me a profit at the end of the year, and it's really, I really can use it now after the holidays, which is great. But I wasn't planning on selling this. But once I saw all the wheeling and dealing of the financial world with this company, I understand it's a mining company of crypto. I get it. They want to expand. They want to buy more products to expand their infrastructure. I get it. What happened here? And it was a smart move, in my opinion. So I'm adding this to my webpage that I share this kind of information at MyIncomeJob.com. If you click on Investor Stock Market. But I thought, you know, one more thing. It says it right here that the debentures will be issued at par, with each debenture being redeemable by Hive at any time and convertible at the option of the holder into common shares in the capital of the company at a conversion price of $3 per share. They're creating a warrant. Each whole warrant will entitle US Global, which is the company who they aggregate gross proceeds of 15 million in US dollar with US Global investors. It's just too much for me, and that's why I decided to sell. And they can exercise the price 3 years from closing at $3 per share. I hope they're able to do it. I didn't want to take a chance and lose my money. Maybe I babbled a bit, but this is a part of, you don't always win the way you think you're going to win, but I didn't lose. I learned a lot. It's too much for me to handle, so I decided to sell. And that's what this comes down to. So if you're one of the handful of people who visited MyIncomeJob.com and clicked on Investor Stock Market or Invest Stock Market, you know what I'm talking about because I share this information there, and I did update that webpage. And I'm not giving up on investing. I'm just taking a little break until it feels right for me to invest in a company like I hear Coinbase wants to go IPO. I dabble in crypto, XRP, XLM, and Algorand. So I'm not giving up totally. There's just, it's very stressful playing with your own money and learning all the ins and outs of investing. But I did take a chance and I did make a profit and it felt right, and I'm happy to get rid of something that I don't understand. If I don't understand it, I can't continue to leave my money in there. So I gained a profit of $480.38. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for listening. I hope you learned something. Have a good one, folks. Bye, guys.